So, the first one here, using our grids, we're going to come in and make a bilateral shape. I'm just grabbing my pen tool up here or hitting P on the keyboard. I come down here, and the beauty of the grid is that everything snaps there. Once we got our shape, remember, Command-Shift-A, let's go of everything. The next one, we're drawing circles out from the middle. We're going to need our ellipse tool. If you hold down Option and Shift, we make nice circles that come out from the center. If we hit Command-Shift-A after every single one, they will neatly stack on top of each other. Command-Shift-A, and we're done. Okay, remember, Option and Shift gives us a nice even circle. Command-Shift-A to let go. The next one, drawing with rectangles. This you can either just accomplish by laying down those rectangles very quickly, or, right, if we grab them, Command-C, Command-V to paste. Notice that when we copy and paste things, they're also going to snap to the grid, so you don't have to worry about getting things to line up. Okay, some perfect paths. We got to think about drawing from the outside in here, otherwise we're going to be deleting our own points. Remember, after every line segment, you're going to want to hit Command-Shift-A. Otherwise, you'll just start deleting points willy-nilly. And that's a perfect path. Alright, the next one, go in 3D. This is another one that tests your ability to not delete your own path, right? You can either go in and draw the hexagon or draw the faces, but if you draw the hexagon first, you won't end up with those lines shooting off the sides. Okay. Number 6, we're doing a cardioid pattern. To do that, I'm just going to go start by drawing a box at the heart of my heart. Hey, look at that. And then I'll use my anchor point tools to start shaping up the curves. Makes my life way easier. Okay, a smiley face. Again, we're going to start with our nice circle. Don't forget, from the shape thing, we can also make a semicircle pretty easy. So I'll make a circle. I'm going to go grab the white arrow at the top. Click and delete it. I got a half circle. I can hit Command-J to join it back together. And then I'm going to fill it in with black. I don't need a stroke because I'm just making a mouth shape. There we go. Nice mouth. Now, if I want to make two eyes, we're seeing the limitations, right? Sometimes the grid gets in our way. So this is a good time to click off of everything with the black arrow. Come in here, turn the grid snapping off for a second so we can just size up the old eyeballs. All right, I'm going to copy paste so they look exactly the same. We don't want one eye being bigger than the other. That would be strange. And then when I'm done, I'm going to turn my snapping back on for the next one. Making a 3D logo type. So, I come over here, I click my points, and I'm just making a shape. Don't be distracted by the fill, and we're done. All we have to do is come back, hit that tiny triangle. Looks like we've made a T floating in space with a big drop shadow. Exciting. Okay, number 9, we're putting shapes together. I'm going to draw some little dog leggies first. Okay, dog has legs. Very good. Dog is now dog-shaped. Then, I'm probably going to need to come back and adjust that anchor point. That looked a little wonky. This one needs to come back a point. Ta-da. Okay, now that I have my less wonky dog, I need to come in, draw Fido's ears here. Again, I'm going to click and drag to give that a nice round, make a combo point. Remember, click on the anchor point, deletes one of the handles. We come back, we draw the dog's snoz, and we're done. Snoz, snoz, snozola. Okay, and then all I need is a tail. Ooh, gotta be careful not to click there. We did it. A dog with a tail. A banner is up next. Well, we have to think in layers now because we're doing a banner. Right, the farthest back layer is this shape, and I'm going to change that so it looks a little bit more banner-like. Let's give it a nice white fill with a nice black outline. We can see what's going on. Okay, one of my shapes is done. Ta-da, hooray. Now, I can come back in here. I want to make these shapes right here, right, for the folds of the banner. Cool. Right, so if I put these back together, we've got some bannery shapes. And then finally, I'm going to put the top part of the banner on there. Ta-da. Now, this part might be annoying you. Why has this thing got this line flying off like crazy? If you click on that and you go into your stroke settings, you can turn your point corner limit down to 0. That will give you these less extreme corners that you probably wanted from the get-go. So, in your stroke settings there's a setting called corner limit. You can knock that down to 1. That will give you less razor sharp points and maybe a better looking banner. Remember, if it looks exactly the same on one side as on the other, you can just copy those fins from one side, drag them over, make sure this guy comes to the front, arrange, bring to front, and a banner appears. Space Invaders is just here for fun. So remember, we're going to use the square tool. We're going to give it a nice black fill. It doesn't need a stroke since we're filling in boxes. And you just have to come in here. Look, it's vector pixel art. It's just that easy until you beach ball. Okay, and a few more clicks here, we'll have a Space Invader. You can even grab all the Space Invader parts and join them together. Happy Space Invader time. Alright, I'm going to save.